Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Mickey Callaway pulled us right before we got our quality start against the Los Angeles Dodgers in their house. And unfortunately, we wound up losing the game. Though the 2 runs that we gave up didn't lose the game. It was the bullpen yet again. So, yeah, Mets are Metsin'. What else is new? Let's keep going. So, looking at the calendar, we got about 3 games left in the season. We have a home game against the Milwaukee Brewers. We have another game against, I think, the Miami Marlins in Marlins Park once more. And I think we have just enough time to play the last game of the season against the Washington Nationals. So let's go ahead and go get it. All right, what do we got? Now, somebody asked me saying that I hadn't picked the new pitch yet, and that much is very true. I'm still trying to settle on something for Jason to have as a 5th thing, and as I've said before, I don't want to pick 2 pitches that do more or less the same job. So things like the knuckle curve, the sinker, the changeup, those all duplicate pitches that Jason already has. It might be that I go with something really simple, the 4-seam fastball, because what that does is gives me potentially the most accurate pitch he can throw, potentially the fastest pitch he can throw, and it gives me something that will complement the breaking action of his cutter and his 2-seam in such a way that it makes all of them more unpredictable, in theory at least. Or, as it may turn out, I may not pick a 5th pitch this year. It may be that because Jason's pitches are all in the mediocre to below average grade, might make more sense for me to get a pitch that, may make more sense just to work on the 4 pitches that he already has and make him be less dog crap. I think what I'm gonna do instead, as I've been, that's 12.6 velocity. Cut control would be nice, get that up a little more. It is something that we're really suffering with still. Gonna start working a little more on, we got so many aspects of our game we need to improve, so I think at this point is just pick one and go with it.
Attaboy, good job.
Okay, so as promised, we are playing against the Milwaukee Brewers in Citi Field. So this is a team that Jason has played, I believe, only once before, checking my numbers. He has played a grand total of 1 game against the Brewers. He got a loss against them. Has a 6.75 ERA from that 1 game, which came from 4 earned runs in 5 1/3 innings. So hopefully he'll do a little better this time. But we won't know that till we get out on the field. So let's get it.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jason Parham will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Jason's whip is at about 1.1 right now, which is respectable.
Underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Ooh.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1.
All right.
The count
Well,
now.
I really don't like chasing these guys with fastballs because it tends to lead to bad things like weak noodle arms hitting dingers off me.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Count is 3-2.
That's just subpar discipline there, my friend.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ooh,
Slap hard
that
the
on the other
opposite
hand
way.
is excellent
A leaping
hitting.
try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Relay, 2-2.
And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Hey, you go one time like a big dog. Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
He's set.
Here we go.
And the pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch is
Oh,
a
how
ball
was that
strike,
not
the
an out?
throw. It skips in and he's
Damn.
safe. Close play, but he's in there.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third.
Come
just
on,
showing
man.
what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Round it, pick up the ball.
Doing my
pick up
best,
the ball,
man.
ball.
VR, the runner at third with no outs.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Oh,
Ground ball
well,
sent
that's an
back up the
RBI
middle.
ground out.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good
Now,
baseball.
see, this is perfectly
Digging in
acceptable
now
small
for the
ball.
Brewers,
This is the kind of
Christian
stuff I can
Yelich.
get
He
behind.
comes into this one
Hit and
hoping
run.
for a late season push toward
You know,
moving
stealing
up near the top of
bases,
that RBI leaderboard.
Getting outs, it's just, you know, that if that ground out had gone between the base or between the fielders, it would have been fine for him. He would have scored a single. But just taking the bunt and going for the out in exchange for advancing a runner is just unforgivable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish
Here
a
we
little
go.
bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually
Double him up with that
settling
cutter.
in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Ooh,
1-2 for Christian
catch you
Yelich.
looking on that changeup.
The 1-2.
See if you'll go for this
Grounded
two-seamer right up the baseline.
This is
That
a
one
foul
fell.
ball
What
as
a
the
shame.
count holds steady at 1-2.
How about another one? A little bit further outside.
Get some wood on it.
The 1-2
Nope.
is
Not
looked
so
at
much,
for ball
huh?
number 2.
Well, okay.
Need you right here, one time.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung
Well,
at that
you
pitch.
have been playing for a while now. Dang it.
Into right
Ah,
field, that's a base hit.
having some trouble with hitters recently. And that whip is on the rise. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Eric Thames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
You twitched.
And the changeup is way low
Seen
that
it.
time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when Really have to pay
Oh,
attention.
all right.
And the tag is on him
Unassisted
to
double
retire the
play. That's
side.
what I'm
2
talking
hits
about.
lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 1, the Mets coming to bat. You're watching
Is your
Major
Rookie
League
of the Year
Baseball
for
on the show.
2019, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mason Ibarra.
Hey, take a rip.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting
And they even
Travis
tied it
Shaw.
for me. How
They'll
nice.
get us started in the top of the second. He's
See if
ready.
we
Here's
can't
the
protect
first offering.
that tie. How was that?
And that misses ball 1.
Nice strong wrists there, Mr. Travis Shaw. Well done, I guess.
Here we go.
I'm going to go high cutter. Hope he doesn't do too much with it. That's about right.
Fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why they installed the netting behind home plate. Ooh.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're
About
opposite-handed
a little
opposite bat.
showtime on that low outside changeup.
A swing and
What?
a shot hit down the corner.
Oh, good.
Nearly a big fly to start
Yikes.
the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
What the frick?
Wait for your pitch up
I
here.
couldn't have made that any better if I'd tried.
And they really bunch him
That
up
one,
on that
though,
one as he
was
swings
just about
and
right.
misses for
Have
the
a seat
first
and
out.
get comfortable.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Mr. Manny Pineapple up to the plate. This guy can go yard, so we better be careful.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There we go.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pena hits a little over the 270 mark. Hit hard towards center.
All right. It's a nice
And that
little
finds
liner
some
there.
outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice
Can't be
piece
too
of
mad
hitting
about
right there.
that.
Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball.
Once again,
and
I
was
think I
able
made
to
about as
fight
good a
off
pitch as I
good,
could have on that
nice
one.
executed pitch for a knock.
And the game just decided to stick it in the wrong spot. Not much I can do there.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
1 out. You got 1.
Here we go.
Double play ball to second.
4 to 6
6
to 3.
3.
Get me
it's a
outta
double
here.
play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
The pitcher, Jason Parham, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on.
Mighty
right here.
Jason at the plate once again.
From the stretch.
Oh, ugh.
Swing and a miss.
Couldn't
way
help it.
behind the big fastball. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as
Couldn't
they
help
begin
it. Who
play
is
here
that?
this afternoon, they
That
come in
is
not exactly
Jimmy Nelson
setting the world
on
on
the mound.
fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball
Throwing a
games.
4.2
Yeah, man,
ERA
things
right
haven't
now
gone
in
too well so far
175
this
and a third
series, Dero.
innings.
They're looking to avoid the
Oh,
sweep
get
here
down.
in this one.
Get
Yeah,
down.
they got to get off
Yes,
in the early
go.
innings. It's going to be monumental
Come on, Jay.
if they can push
Get
a few
yourself
runs
that triple.
across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Flores rounds the corner and is
You
headed
betcha.
home. And he's safe
Pitcher
at the plate
triples.
as they take the
The
lead.
ladies go crazy for pitcher
Yeah,
triples.
you want to applaud the
How
effort
about
as he
that?
spells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mason Ibarra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I've been saying for a while now, if this whole pitching thing doesn't work out for Jason, maybe he should go to the AL as a designated hitter. Just saying. Come on, Mason, drive me in.
Send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging
Oh,
in
good.
now, Juan Lagares. Runner in scoring
Juan
position with
Lagares
2 gone.
floating literally just above the Mendoza line with that 201 batting
1-1.
average.
Hit hard on the ground at first.
Oh, and he bobbled the ball.
He can't pick it up
Nope,
cleanly.
no chance.
Good effort as he's
Oh,
able
well.
to stick with it and get the 3rd out
Jason
of the inning.
Parham with an
Mets
RBI
forced to
triple.
settle
Are you
for
kidding
1
me?
Here in the inning.
Yeehaw!
We played 2 full. Mets out in front, 2-1. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Calhoun.
Where's the first now?
First offering on its way.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you never
There's a knee-high
put
pitch that
curveballs
catches the
anywhere
zone.
but the bottom of the zone. Because when you hang them, even a pitcher can go for a triple.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Hit hard towards center.
And that's how
base
you're
hit,
supposed to
so
field
early
those,
trouble to lead off the inning.
Those balls, those
Hey, right
liners
here,
to
anytime
the
the leadoff hitter
center
gets on in
field.
front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson.
Let's see if we can't make this guy's day any worse.
Jimmy Nelson.
Hey, nice and patient.
He's set. Here
Oh, he's
it
gonna
comes.
bunt.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down.
Should have gone to
Flips the
second.
second baseman covering now for the
Get
out.
the double play.
So stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
VR.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to
Oh,
third.
wow. Right
And it's
past.
through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Right past Kyle Seager, man.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Well, if he did know, more power to him, because
Center fielder.
that's some bullcrap.
Hey, double him up. Let's go. 1 out now.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
The 1-0.
Oh, good.
And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close.
All right, well, no more double play on offer.
Let it fly.
Come on, down to first. Played on the backhand.
Well, that
And
tied it
they'll
up.
step on first
Crap.
for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There we go.
And
Come
that
on.
pitch catches the inside corner. VR on
Get some
third
outs.
with 2 out.
Hey, 2 down here.
This is hit the
Oh,
other way out
that's
toward left field.
can of corn, I
After
hope.
It is Cespedes.
Yes.
No trouble with
Cespedes
this one, and the inning is
saving the
over.
day.
Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. trying
Excuse
to pick
me?
things up
Wasn't
where
I
we
just
left
up?
off. Jason Parham, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something
Oh,
here
dear.
with 2 gone.
Hey, see him and rip it up there, kids. See him.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh, that sinker, though.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Oh, I
Mets
don't know why I
pitcher
swung at
behind
that
the
one. I
plate
knew
with
it
a
was
ball
going
and
to go
2
low.
strikes.
Damn.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes
Brain said
pitching is
no,
all
my
about
thumb said
minimizing,
yes.
right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Get your pitch. Hey, let her rip one time.
The 2-2.
Oh,
Is a
man.
wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, have a seat and get comfortable, Jay.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 4-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this
All
would be
right,
the
swing
right
and a
place
miss.
and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Baby. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Plays up first now.
All right. Curveball's not working so well today.
Oh, they
Change
have
up
it
on the
looking
other
awfully
hand.
confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
See if we can't go low with the fastball and get him to reach too.
The 1-2.
Well, he was reaching, but
Neither guy
he
willing
actually
to give
reached
in,
out
and
and touched
the
it.
at-bat will continue.
Didn't help us. So, what about that high inside Qatar?
See it. Drive it. Let's go, kid.
And
Watch
he
your
missed with
elbow.
it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
So we've gone high and inside. Now it's time to go low, slow, and away with that changeup again. Let's get it. Okay.
And a changeup
Have a
swung
seat and
on,
get
missed for
comfortable.
the first down. Ready for another chance? Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Travis Shaw.
Okay, we'll give it a try.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
See it. Drive it like you can. Come on. Nope.
And that one
I'll
stayed
find the
too
zone
low,
eventually.
apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Deep blue not helping me here.
Hit hard down the line. Foul.
There we go.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Oh, I don't like that.
And he misses ball
Walked
4.
him. Dang.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Riding in once again, Manny Pena. He singled his last time up.
I mean, all things considered, I'd rather get a walk than give up a homer.
First offering on its way.
Walks are recoverable.
Takes a knee-high
You
fastball. Shaw,
can't bring
runner
back a
at
home
first
run.
with one gone in the inning. Bunt to the mound. And he'll reach
crap,
first as
Jay.
they can't make the play on him.
No, not Jay.
You don't
That was all
deal
my
as a
bad.
pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah,
Well,
at the end of the day, he's smiling. That
I got
hitter's
greedy. I
smiling,
was trying to go
running
for a
down
double
first base
play
knowing
on that
he's
little
got an
chopper.
infield
I
single
should have
right
known
there.
better.
He has
but
no business. He'll line
It is
out
what it
probably
is.
15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Arcia is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate.
Oh boy,
This
that's
ball
another
gets down.
run
Let's see
hit
if they
driven
try to
in.
score. And they will hold that runner over
Or not.
at third as he'll move up only 90 feet.
Okay,
But the
well,
bases are loaded
now.
with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Up next,
Well, Michael Conforto out there in right field. I don't know how much of a cannon he has. I'm hoping a pretty good one. So
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
One down. One down.
And he
Jay,
won't bite at that one
let's
either.
not-
It's 2-0.
let's not do this.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 to him now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now.
All right, I think it's time
2
to
runs, 7 hits.
be
and no
really
errors
aggressive
on the
with this
Milwaukee.
showtime here because I'm never going to hear the end of it if I walk in a runner.
Bouncer
All
up the
right,
middle.
double play, perhaps, maybe.
One there.
You
Relay to
betcha.
First in time. And
Man.
just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Sweating? Who's sweating? Jason Parham always with the tightrope walks out of danger.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
52, Jimmy Nelson.
Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. So far this season, Nelson is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here.
Here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a
Well,
strike.
to be fair, Jimmy Nelson is also a pitcher. And with the possible exception of Madison Bumgarner and apparently Jason Parham,
Fly. Let's fly right here.
generally not known for their slugging abilities. Oh, and that
The
guy,
windup and
Ohtani,
the 0-2
too.
pitch.
I guess he's pretty
A
good
ball
with
and
the
2
bat.
strikes now.
All right, come on now.
All right,
One
Nelly-
time. Let it
Nelly.
fly, buddy.
See what you can do with this. Got to get my curveball working today.
And he got him.
Yep. Have a seat. Get
I
comfortable.
think that
Thanks for
curveball
playing.
is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
The batter, number 5. Second
Stepping in now, Jonathan VR.
VR.
And
There we
he'll
go.
after the
Get a
first
swing
pitch
and
to
a
him and
miss.
comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground to
Little
short.
dribbler over to
Suarez
short.
ranges to his
Oh,
right.
yeah.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
.64 pitches through 4 and
In now is
2/3 is still
Lorenzo
kind of a
Cain.
lot,
Center fielder
but
number 10, Lorenzo.
we're keeping it respectable today.
First pitch of the at-bat.
The whip has taken a
And
real
that one
beating
just missed
today,
outside.
though, I can tell you
With
that.
2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely.
This is on the ground over
dang.
to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Christian Yelich.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And
No,
2-0
that's
now
not
as
helpful
this misses
either.
below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first
Here we
base
go.
is certainly messing with
Come
the
on, get him
mechanics
this
of
time.
pitching.
Strike taken.
Gotcha.
The throw. And he
Get
is
off my
out at
base
second.
paths.
Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready once again,
Anyway, where were
Christian
we?
Yelich. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
Christian Yelich.
So we still got the lead in the 6th, which is great, because if we get pulled after this inning, we will still have the quality start running.
Here comes the
And
first
assuming
pitch.
we don't give up any more runs,
Takes
will
a
also
high fastball for a
have,
strike.
You
have
know, guys,
ourselves
sometimes guys don't
on
like
record
pulling
for the win.
trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now here's a line drive that
Ooh,
will make it out
nice
into
hit.
left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
These
You
guys
make a
are
quality
slugging.
pitch on the inside half of the
They're
plate
really
right
doing
there.
it.
Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And this is why I've been saying, or this is why I
Digging in
am
once
saying,
again,
why it
Eric
may make
Thames,
more sense for
0 for
Jason
2
just
on
to
the
work on the
afternoon
pitches
so
he
far.
has, rather than try to stretch himself even further into 5 pitches.
Let's turn it.
Comes
Come on
set.
now.
Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Up around
Come
the
on,
face.
Jay.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Yelich on at first. Nobody out. Outside, 2-1.
Right there, that boy.
No, your mom is a
Here, need ya.
whatever you just signed.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline.
There we go.
But this
Got
will
him where
wind
we
up
want
a
him now.
foul ball. 2-2. Looking to
Try the
punch him
hook.
out again. The pitch.
Oh,
A
yes.
breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's
Have
set
a
down
great
for the
day.
second time this afternoon.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting
There we
Travis
go.
Shaw.
Get that
no
working.
balls and a strike to count.
Get that zone.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Get that man a soda. He
Hey, got
looks
one right
thirsty.
here, one time.
The 0-1.
Here we go
Yelich is
again.
running. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Oh,
He's in there
wow.
easily as the throw bounces
What
on the
was
way
that?
down.
What was that play? What was that glove motion?
1-2
Yoked
now.
it. He yoked it.
2 runs, 9 hits, and no
Let's-
errors on the Milwaukee line
Low
score
inside
so far.
2-seamer? I wonder.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Yeah, why not?
The 1-2 is laid off for
Didn't
ball
work.
2.
Hey, I need you right here, one time. Shut him down now, one time.
All right, let's go high and a touch outside.
The 2-2 one more time.
There we
And
go.
a miss. He struck him out.
Get V gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Hey, one
The
time. Right now.
catcher,
Here we
number
go.
9, Manny.
In now, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
I'm not putting a cutter there. You crazy?
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Well, if I walk
Orlando
this guy, I'm not going
Arcia
to
would be next if
too
they can keep
brokenhearted.
this inning alive.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
3-0 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little
All
bit,
right, come on,
he might have
get
been
him.
able to do some damage with that.
Don't
pitch.
double clutch.
And a close
What's the
play
matter
at
with
first,
you?
But he's called out and the side is retired.
I mean, he made the play, but
still down by a count of 4-2.
so we'll see if they let Jason bat again. Maybe they didn't like that strikeout.
Adam Eaton.
Yep, Jason's day is over after 6 innings and 2 runs allowed, so that's a quality start. All right, we'll see how things go for the Mets after he leaves the game. So the survey says,
Yeah,
all
that's the way you
right,
want to finish
Jason
a
Parham
three-game
gets
home
the
series, breaking out
win.
the brooms and sweeping the other guys.
Well, on the
right out of
day,
it.
Jason
And
Parham
this
pitched
afternoon's
6 innings,
game
allowed
ends 7-3.
9 hits and a walk,
New York
but
led this
only
game from the
allowed 2
third inning
runs.
on and
He
never
got
wavered.
5 strikeouts for
Jason
himself.
Parham earns
His
win number
ERA
7
is
on
down
the
to
season.
3.54.
So that just about
His
does it.
FIP
For
is
Mark
down to
DeRosa, Please Zach, and our
3.99,
entire
finally
crew, I'm
back
Matt
under
Vasgersian. You've been
4.0.
watching MLB The
XFIP
Show.
has
For
dropped
more,
to
make your way on over to
3.87, and
theshownation.com.
his whip on the year has gone to 1.13. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.